So, in a way, this is sort of easier because there's not so much thinking here as I tend to. I have used in this with this game. I have been concentrating on role-playing aspects more than in most of the games. So now we have shot one of the enemies, but it's time to make some. There are at least 4 here, so taking some distance will be a wise idea. And I think so far only one life has been acting reactively in a violent manner, so now she might begin to develop some more tactical approach here, but we'll see about it. So stepping back and giving also Ian Dude Man person some more space too. But he's going with a knife. What's wrong with him? I even gave him more bullets. Maybe I should have said something to him that use the bloody ammunition. And as a player, I am aware that there's very many of these ghouls around here, but only one life doesn't know that yet. So I think she would keep her distance. There's one here, I think. Yes, I again I don't see very well because of the lighting and of the game lighting, and also the environment where I'm doing the recording here. And well, the game has also so bad lighting that I might miss, but I still think I have bullets to burst. It was a serious. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was. I was looking at the previous message. But the enemies are falling, and I think it'll be the burst. Still, maybe only one life hasn't found the switch to. Well, yes, of course she has found the switch to change the fire mode, but she's relying to this burst fire until she's run out of bullets. That might change things. I don't know if the ghouls have anything on them, but at least this one doesn't have. Not this one. And can we stop the battle? I guess no. Yeah, okay, so there's a meeting there with this. This point, maybe even Ian might say that don't waste your bullets, and let's make it so that from now on she will be using. At least she will be a little bit more tactical with this single shot and burst shot, and then there's this single precision shot. But I think it didn't matter which one it is, which single shot it is. And maybe, well, Ian doesn't say anything, but let's imagine he says that we could use some of those flares here. And how do we actually use them? Do I have to? Do I just toss them? Let's try that. Throw. There's just this throw. So I suppose she would activate the light also. But how do I throw it? It has to have a target. I didn't know it has to have a target also. I thought one can throw it just about anywhere. Huh? Yeah, it has to have a target. Well, that doesn't make this appear a very useful thing to have. It takes only one action point, so... Yeah, these sort of changed into more easier and faster to play when we concentrate on action, but then again this turn-based system makes it also slower because we had to wait for the other actors to act. Now I can toss it here, so let's see. What? I think it did nothing. I don't know how to use that flare. But this ghoul picked it up. I'm not going to spend any more of them. These ones haven't attacked, but I think our heroes, I believe they are expecting them to be hostile, so... did it just throw that at me? I think that's what happened. The flare. I was hit by a flare. I mean, only one life was hit, not me. Pew. Pew. The burst fire was much more effective. It might be because of the darkness in the middle of the night. But so I missed this one and hit this one. The game is excellent with this. The bullet continues. If I miss the one that I am targeting, the bullet still might hit someone behind there. Of course, it might, and again, it might also hit a friendly unit. Thankfully, the ghouls are quite slow, so the player gets a hint that there is this necropolis in quite an early state of the game. So this has plenty of enemies, but they are slow and they don't shoot. They hit and they are not too big of a threat. I still don't understand why Ian doesn't use firepower, but I mean, Dogmeat is already handling the close quarter combat part, so we could rather have two party members using firepower, and dog meat could be the melee dude, melee dog dude. Okay, so Ian noticed there are yes, there are plenty of these. So many. And the battle goes on and on and on and on and on, and the battle goes on. The gun looks huge in her hand. The scale is maybe a little over-exaggerated. That is a very common thing to do in game design. It's this one. Oh, I was left with one action point there. They are all getting at Ian because he's the closest one, I suppose. I think there was some option where player can speed up the other these enemy and companion turns to make this a little bit faster, but I think we haven't seen these big fights before, so let's for the moment keep it in this normal tempo. Ugh. I'm not going closer to these. Pew pew. Yes, so this is quite repetitive. I was about to say this is quite boring, but repetitive. Very, very difficult words. I mean, it's 95%. This should be easy to take down. But they can take quite a lot of punishment, and so do we. Right into face, but he's still standing. Or she. It looks like it has a naked breasts here, but difficult to say. The graphics are in such small scale that it's difficult to say. I'm not going to step back. I just want to, yes. I just want to end this as soon as possible. Maybe even before the end of the episode, but that is wishful thinking. There's only maybe half a minute until I will stop the recording for this episode. Just so that you know, this will be ending in 15 seconds or so. Kill it, dog meat, please. But the ghoul is not dying. It's. Can you hear the bird? outside. The window is open, so all kinds of bird voices are coming inside here. Yeah, I believe the fight is still going to continue because there are so many of these ghouls. There are so many of them.